Welcome to the webinar today. I'm Michelle from Divisions of Program Promotion. I will be the moderator for today. Today webinar will be take 1 hour and we'll have a sharing session and a Q&A session. I'm glad that you are joining us today on our topic sharing. Write your own story. I'm sure this is a very excited sharing and you will take more understanding our alumni graduate from Bachelor of Corporate Communication. Let's not take much time. I'm honored to have Ms. No Lo Shuetwei with us today to share her story and experience. So Ms. No Shuetwei graduated from Bachelor of Corporate Communication at Utah Sungai Long since 2018. Since her graduation, she traveled across Western Australia since 2019. She came to Australia with a working holiday visa, and after she declined, advanced her knowledge about digital marketing, so she then became a student again at Kingston College of Business of Technology, Perth, Australia. Now she is working as a barista in a cafe and doing an internship in an agency at Phoenix Accountancy, mainly managing social media page. So without further ado, let's welcome Ms. Snow.
Hello, thanks Michelle. Hi everyone. First of all, I would like to thank everyone to be here today. Thank you for the opportunity for me to share about my story. Yeah, I would like to quickly introduce myself again. My actual name is Shuetwei, or you can call me Snow. I was born and raised in Malaysia, and I'm originally from Seremban. So if you're not sure where Seremban is, it's located in between KL and Malacca, and they are famous on siu bao. I'm not sure if you know, they call it Fu Yong siu bao. Yeah, so well, I graduated in 2018 with a bachelor degree in corporate communications. As you all know, I'm now in Australia and I have recently finished my diploma in social media marketing. And yeah, let's see what I actually do. I'll pass the floor back to Michelle.
So Ms. Lo, let us know about your journey after the graduation. Like, what is your current job?
Right, thanks, Michelle. Well, let's talk about it. Back in 2018, when I first graduated in Utah, I got my first job offer in Singapore. So I worked in Singapore as a digital marketing executive. Yeah, I have learned so much in this on my first job. I mainly focusing and in charge of building social media platforms. I also do designing graphics, video editing, and running event as well, occasionally workshops. And basically I am in charge of kind of like PR campaign. Yeah, so it's a very, very good, memory and very good learning journey for me. Back to the questions. My current job is also working as an intern in an accountant firm. At the same time, I also work as a barista and all-rounder in a cafe. Yes, 2 jobs. I'm not joking, but yeah, 2 jobs. So working as an intern, I assigned to work as a creative content for the company. So I need to learn about accountant because I'm working in an accountant firm. I am not an accountant background. So just your knowledge, we need to understand how they actually work so that we can actually apply relevance content to reach out the target audience. So the main focus platform for me are the Facebook and also LinkedIn. My daily task is actually focused on creating content, captions, and basically I need to make sure every 2 days there's at least one post up to. So coming back to barista, yeah, I make coffee and I'm doing a kitchen helper as well at the same time. Making coffee is so much fun because most of the time it's dependent on your skill. When you do latte art, sometimes I do help in the kitchens and I run the floor as well. I help making sandwiches, wrap, breakfast. I know you must be wondering, is it not tiring? Yeah, I can tell you working in a cafe is really tiring. But the things that I have learned are more than I expected, from coffee to the customer service, it's all an ongoing learning thing. It's never an ending learning because every day you learn, every day you encounter different customer, different complaints. This is all your adaptiveness. Yeah.
So thank you, Miss No, your sharing. And what's the transition period is difficult for you?
Yeah, I would say yes, because I came to Australia all the way by myself from Malaysia without knowing anyone in Perth. I was really afraid at first, like most of you does, because because but I'm blessed and lucky enough that met so many lovely people here in Perth. They are just like family and friends back home. It's really lucky for me. It's difficult for me because all the time I have not ever expected the things that I'm doing now. For example, I never thought of I will study again, or even to get a job because I don't know this place. I'm so new to this place. But what surprised me was I did it. I got through it and I believe everything will be okay, because everything will be okay in the end. It is not okay. This is not the end. This is what I think. I guess what brought me this far is because I always keep pushing myself. I always convince myself to learn, to keep going until the extent you can't stand, something else will give you back. Yeah.
I think I believe that our participants here are curious. How come you decide to move to Australia, not like Canada or New Zealand? Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's share about this. This is interesting. As I said earlier, I was working in Singapore before I came to Australia. I think everyone must be curious, right? Why you have a good job in Singapore, you still want to go to Australia? Singapore dollar so nice, ma. Why you want to go? You know what? I know I'm having a good job and good life there, and I love the job as well. I quite enjoying during that time. But like most of you here, I'm not sure, but me myself, I want to do something that make my 20s countable. And I want to explore the world and create something that lasts for a lifetime. So I decided to apply myself a working holiday visa. My first choice is New Zealand, as I think quite of many of you, they know about it. However, the application was due. I can't do it, anything. And then I changed my plan to Canada. But the Canada program, it's needs to be 3 months after your graduation. I'm too old for that because I already been so late. Lastly, yeah, I tried my luck to apply Australia. So just a luck. I just trying a luck and buying a luck. I give you a try because after my friend told me there's another new reopen application coming up. Yeah, I try to book the appointments and try to get it. Yeah, I got it, and I'm here now in Perth. I came to Perth in 2019. So my plan was to stay in Australia for 1 year, but because of the pandemic, and I'm still here to do my further study. Yeah.
So I heard that you actually currently also working a third job, right? Third part-time. Actually, is helping people. I believe that you are very life in the Australia is very beautiful. Perhaps can you share with us about your Australia life?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just a little bit of sharing on some pictures. During these 2 years, because I've been here for 2 years, I met a lot of friends from all around the world, like literally all around the world. There are people from Korea, there are people from Italy, there are people from Brazil, South America. And you know what? There are a lot of Malaysian, but it's really culture shock when you met with all these kind of people because they are all from different background. At first, the first language you have to go through is language barrier because we have different culture, different lifestyle. This is how you like give yourself a try, give yourself to really speak out in English or whatever it is, share about yourself, share about your country. Yeah, I'm so fun, still enjoying it and thankful for them.
So, Miss No, can you like emphasize a bit the story behind? I think every picture is have the own story behind. Like, I most in attract me. My eyeball is the group photo there. I saw you at the corner there. So actually, this is your barista working group photo with the colleague.
So the first two picture on the right side, it's I think, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's the student life during my time in as a student. They're all my lecturers and friends. We went to like a social media video shooting. So we basically need to do like hospitality shooting. So we need to do our own desserts and show how the step is going and which step, like a recipe kind of video. So we are a team of doing it. And the right bottom with the logo KCPT is the college of I'm studying. So this picture was taken last year, December. And this is a very meaningful picture because we literally donated money to the children hospital. So the children hospital is helping those people, those children with cancer. Like they have like all the cancer patients in children. So this hospital that we donated to, the money will help them in any way they can. So it's very meaningful Christmas season for me because I didn't know that I can do such meaningful things after I got into this course. And as you see, there's two cute girls over there. It's one of my classmates and one is my work colleague. And the girl is from Korea and she is back to Korea now. And you know what? The things that I want to share is, maybe you think you can't find like foreign best friend, but I can tell you is that um the best friend words, it's not because it's not always in your own in your own group. Like you need to step out, you need to go out, and there are so many nice people in this world. You never know, like what I for me, I never know I can met a best friend from Korea, and never know that I can met a best friend from Italy. I never thought in my life. But yeah, this is how things work. You're just gonna meet friends, meet people, and the good people will come to you.
Okay.
And I also would like to share about my travel. I'm not just working as a student, I also travel around. As you see some pictures here, I'm not sure if you look at the Milky Way, it's the nighttime Milky Way. It's my photography. It's my own photography, which I want to share to you. It's real. It's real in real life. You can actually see through your eyes very clearly Milky Way up on the sky. So I took off like 2 weeks and I jumped into a someone bus, like a backpacker bus. I know no one. I mix people from all around the world. They are from Ireland, they are from Netherlands, and from the England. Yep. You know what? Experience is all always how you look at it. At first, I also like I don't like them. They are not bad people. It's just that the background and also the culture is different from us. That's why we feel uncomfortable when we really travel with them, when we really know them. What I found out is that after traveling with foreigner, like people from other country, you need to have a strong mind. You need to have a strong mind first thing, and second thing, you need to put yourself into other people's shoes, because we all from different background. Yeah, I'm a typical Asian. I like cleanliness. Even though I like backpacking, I like traveling, but they are really adventure people compared to me. Yeah, so we just have to make a balance to understand each other. You'll get through it. This is how I learned during traveling. Sometimes a lot of things that I learn in life, it's really it is very depends on how you look at it and learn in it. So yeah, came to Australia, you need to take a picture with kangaroo. As you see, there's a white kangaroo over there, and they are all taken in the wildlife park. So I haven't get the chance to see like real wild kangaroo because they say like kangaroos were gonna be very big, like big kangaroo. But I have seen, but not really close up, not like really close to see the kangaroo. There are a lot of kangaroos. As you all know, like in Australia, the kangaroo population is more than the human population. So you can see it anyway. And especially when you are driving in Australia, you need to be very careful during nighttime because they might just jump up like in front of your car and then like you're gonna bang on it or something. Yeah, just a little bit sharing, not just study, not just working, but you need to have some times to travel. On and off, I will jump up, like go for a trip, even just near the place. I just want to go out. Yeah,
So
thanks.
thank you your experience for the travel part. I believe that you have many place to go, right? You have the world map in your small little, I think, notes. I think have a checklist.
Oh,
So you have Italian have to go, and also Italy, and also have the Korea have to go, right? To do list in your mind.
yeah, I will
or
go back
or
and meet the friends again if I
or
given a chance.
or you already join them, visit their house or how?
Not yet.
Haven't,
They just
not
got
yet.
back to their own country. If I got the chance to meet them in the future, I will go and visit them for
Yeah,
sure.
I think the participant here also feel like just now when you sharing have some voice from your background. Actually, for everyone, for your information, actually Snow is helping the friends the third job, yeah, third part-time job, right?
Oh yeah, I'm actually helping a friend of mine working as a salon, but I just occasionally help, just
Yeah.
help them to like clean the shop and take the phone calls and answer the email and things like that. It's just a random, very general job. Yeah.
And is a lucky thing is your Malaysian, right? Also from
Oh,
Perak
they
or
are from
Kampar.
Malaysian. They're original from Ipoh. So they basically own a business here, and I'm just helping them during weekends. Yeah, because I'm free during weekends. Like why not? Why not to come out and meet more people?
Yeah, it's a very great because you are overseas can eat can meet with a Malaysians buddy is a very nice memory in your life. I believe
Yeah,
that.
it is. It is very nice when you met your homies, you know, in foreign country, and they really take care of you. To be honest, most of them, they know how you feel because they've been through. They became through like know before me, so they know how I feel and they make me feel home.
They're like
Yeah,
your family in Australia.
yeah.
So, okay, the next question is your study related to your current job, and what is the challenge? So beautiful Australia, and you get a current job, right? So perhaps you can share with our students or our audience here about your
Sure.
challenge.
Thank,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks, Michelle. Yeah, regarding these questions, I would say yes, but not all. As a corporate com graduate, I think most of us are creative enough. I don't know. Yeah, at some point we have better communication skill, be it writing or speaking. We are, I think we are good. For me, I think communication is just a very practical thing. Even when it comes to writing, so you must know what kind of content you have to write or what's your target audience. Nothing have an answer. I believe that the relevancy is there and it can apply everyday life is a communication skill. Yeah.
Yeah, and as a graduate from understanding, you graduate from
Oh,
corporate
by the way
com.
by the
Yeah.
way we just talking about the relevancy, sorry, I skipped that. So I would just say in general, saying that what I've learned in Utah, I would say the attitude of willing to do things and the responsibility. So study in Utah, it's all you need. You need the self-discipline and know what you should do. I mean, do your part. You know what you have to do. This is a really big plus point when you come to work. For if you are asking for the things, the units that I actually benefit from, I would say the skill that I learned, it's photography skill. Because I remember there's a unit called the effective unit. I was choosing the digital photography and also creative studio. These two things I'm still self-learning until now. I think it's very good when you are studying in Utah because I really love photography. You know, there's a lot of things to learn. Also, creative studio, it's another unit which teach you how to do Adobe software such as Photoshop and Illustrator. I still self-learn until today. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Miss No. Your recap just now, the question, graduate from corporate com, how much is it related to your job? So the two subject is very helpful until today. So I believe in the future also helpful because university is teach us the basic knowledge and skill, and other things is we have to improve. Like the phone, we also always need to update the version, right? So, okay, the next question, as I understanding, you are very active and joining event and activity during your academic year in Utah. How did you balance your study and the time of event?
Yeah, I'm a very active person back in Utah time. Wow, that's a really long memory and really nice time for me. So as to answer your question, how am I balancing my study life and also my extracurricular activities? I would say when it comes to study, you need to have a timeline, especially when it comes to final. So go for the activities when you are not doing final. And I think most of the activities they are before final. So if you are keen to go activities and you want to do events, I would suggest you to put your study first, not your event first. So this is how I do. I am an active person. I love sport and I love outdoor games. I literally go every single year for the Utah Kampa run. I think they organize it every annually. So once year they have one time. Not only that, I also join like Splash, all the runs, marathon is like organized by the Utah or outside Utah. So I'll do this without an interrupt, like without uh, blocking my study, especially final. As you all know, Utah final is not an easy task. So I will balance up. And as far as I'm concerned, my study, I also do like healthy lifestyle. I love cooking home. I love home cooking. And most of the time I cook with my housemate and she's from Johor. I know, I'm not sure some of you from Johor. She's from Muang. She loved bringing like otak-otak when every time she went back home during the weekend. So well, I miss that now, you know. I can't find otak-otak here. It's so rare to be like find here. Also, not only that, home cooking. Yeah, and pasar malam. Yeah, that's the thing that I love to go every Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I love buying food there and also like doing some grocery. Especially I buy like uh I'm not sure like popia, there's very famous popia in the pasar malam. Very good, very delicious. Yeah, this is few things that I do during my time and mama store for sure. I think most of you also been to mama store. There's few mama store. There's S1, S2, S3. Yeah, and also like they open up like 24 hours. Yeah, those days 24 hours, but not sure now. So I still remember when I was a student in final semester. I'm doing my final last semester. I'm preparing it, and I was staying in my hostel every single day, almost 1 week, every single day. I go tapao the roti canai and I literally asked them to give me a bag of dal, like big dal, and I drink it together with the roti canai. Oh, so much memory to jump up at the moment. Yep. And
But
also library time. For library, it's also a lot of memory for me. I I'm a student that cannot study with anyone. Even though I can study in a group, but no, most of the time I study alone. So library is a good place for me to have a self-study, especially during final as well. It's so much thing because of final, so much memory because of final, because so stressed. And yeah, library is very good, but you make sure you bring your jacket. It's very cold inside. For the last point that I've written down here, extra non-cost paid activity. As I said earlier, I joined like marathon and also a lot of activity non-cost based. What I mean is not related to your cost. So yeah, I still remember there's one non-cost based, very meaningful event. They call it Cut for Hope. So what we do, we actually donated all the cutting hair, donated to the Cancer Society. And we also collect some donations, money donations, fundraising for the organization. Yeah, there's so many things. Like you should, like, for me, I think you should utilize it, your life as a uni student. Yeah.
okay. So your extra activity, like, may I know how do you know the Utah ambassador?
As of Utah ambassador, so there's few of the activities that I actually joined during my 3 years degree in Utah. Well, why I joined ambassador, it was one day I came across a notice board. There's a recruitment for Utah ambassador. I was curious, what is this? And then I walk in DPP and ask, how can I apply this? And then they basically asked me to, oh, you got to submit this. And then they call me for interview. Then I'm an ambassador. I'm the second batch, if I'm not mistaken. So why I take the chance? Because I want to improve my public speaking. Because I know ambassador, you have to talk to public and we have to do campus tour. Most of the time we need to like talk to parents and welcoming the new students, and not just only that, we have to deal with the staff as well. So I think the first thing that come into my mind is I want to build my communication skill, especially public speaking. And also I know that this is a very benefit for me in the future. Yeah. And as of the second one, the Utah Research Scheme, the one, it's another activity that I joined when I back in Utah. The one, it's a activity that non-cost based. It's a extra thing which under the Department of Research. So the research that I joined is political research. So why I joined it? Because I want to build up my political will. As you all know, Malaysian is really bad in politics. And literally this research is teaching how to see the political point of view currently happening in Malaysia. It's very beneficial because, during the time that we have the government changing, the first time ever, that was the one that we collect all the result and we prove that we're gonna have the new government. So, by research, what people thinking and the culture of Malaysia. I'm not saying that we all don't know, but deeply about Malays, Chinese, and Indians, and Katazan and Orang Asli. Yeah. So
I
as I
heard
said earlier,
I heard that you go for over the Malaysian every state, right?
oh yeah. So basically, if you do research, we need to collect all the data from different state. What I mean is, you need to go to Johor, you need to go to Sabah, you need to go to Penang or any part of Malaysia to collect the data, just to make sure that the data is valid and proven. And then they can really like predict from the the thing that we collect and the actual result they think they can win or cannot win, it's all relevancy when you really do the research and then you compare it. Yeah. So as I said earlier, Photography Society, yes, I'm one of the member in Utah's Photography Society. I don't want to repeat again because I think you guys already know I love photography. Why I joined it? Because I think photography is a thing that money cannot buy. You know, it's priceless. When you take the photograph at that moment, you can't buy it with any money, even though you have tons of money. So there's one sentence they say, capture every moment, they will last for a lifetime. So this is why I really love taking pictures. Not I'm saying taking selfie, you know, selfie is not photography. What I mean is I take landscape photography and I take expressions. If I see a baby is very cute with expressions or animals or a very beautiful places, we need to learn the skill to take it. There are so many things to learn. Yeah.
Did you join any competition?
Yes, I did, but I didn't won. Yeah.
Oh, it's a very good experience when you like put your hard work in one project and go to that is a external competition, right?
Yeah, it's an external because if you want to do photography, there's so many opportunity for you to go for the contest.
Then I think you during the competition you also meet some same hobby with you, the friend.
Oh yeah, so if I still remember there's a person, she won the champion. She captured the picture, I think is like a building, like a city building. It's very impressive with the night lights and with a good angle. So in this society, we can exchange our idea how to take photograph, you know, like you teach me, I teach you. This is how we learn together with the same interest of people. Yeah.
So how about the Utah Counseling Week, Wellness Week? I think most of the students they also join, right? And it's very meaningful
Oh
day.
yeah. So CWW is it's an event under counseling department. Why I got into this event is because I feel like I need to take care of my mental health. You know, when you study in Utah, for me, it's kind of like stress, especially study. It's kind of like stress. And back then, I'm not really good in study, but I need to study very hard. So apart from it, I think happiness also very important, you know. Happiness, not just because of study, why you stress study? You know, study is there already, you have to do it, but at the same time, you need to juggle it to make it balance. For CWW is very good event that you can actually met a lot of good people because they have all set in the same mind. They teach you and they literally bring you in, you know, make you feel that you are belongs to them because all the way they just have to bring you happiness and teach you what is the importances of mental health. I think it's so far is still very beneficial for me. You need to take care of yourself. Self-love is all about self-love. Yeah.
So how about the student exchange program? I
Oh,
heard that
that
you
one.
go to country, right?
Well, I would say that was the best decision that I have ever made in my life, in my uni. I mean, not in my life, but in my uni time. Getting the opportunity, and I went for two countries. I went to Indonesia, I went to Taiwan. Apart from the exchange, right, I got to travel first thing. And then second thing, I got to met new people. This is what I love. I love making friends from other background, you know. It not say from other country. I'm not sure if you understand, but I'm not saying other country, but I love making new people. Because for me, every people have their own story. Every people have they are unique. Every people is unique. So, and I also get to learn new culture. It's very eye-opening and also mind-opening for me as a student. When you went to like abroad, you go to a student exchange, basically you study there and with the student over there, and you see how they actually live in other country. Yeah, it's very, very good. I think as for me, for you, you should utilize this opportunity wisely. Go do a research. If you are keen to travel, if you are keen to go abroad under a program, Utah have a lot of opportunity. I still remember my friend went to Japan because of financial concern. I didn't choose to go like Japan or Germany, and even like to Australia. I think there's some program to Australia as well. But I remember Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. They are most popular one because we all love, right? We all love Japan food, sushi, and Korean. We love K-pop. This is a lot of students. They grab the opportunity. Like people around me, the friends used to be in Utah. They came and asked me, how did you apply and go for student exchange? I said, hey, go, they'll go there. Yeah, so I think you can check out. They have a lot of opportunity out there.
So in here, you stated that program, are you means your corporate communication program? You have
Sorry?
to, you stated here, you have a program here after the student exchange. Are you means your program, corporate com?
Oh no, it's a student exchange program. It's a
Oh,
program by Utah.
oh, it's a full sentences. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for your care. So I think you have some picture to show us about your study tour and also some event picture. Can
Oh
you
yeah.
explain to us?
Yeah, let's share about the picture. So many memories come up to my mind. You see on the right hand side, on the biology is the student exchange that I went is in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. It's a national university in Yogyakarta area. This university is so huge. I think it's top university, like first or second huge university in Indonesia. It's very eye-opening when you walk. You have to walk so far. It's bigger than Utah Kampa. So for me, it's like wow, and very interesting because we do biology exchange. I know I'm not from biology, but still the teachers still teach you something about biology. So it's very interesting. As the next picture on the down bottom, it's the exchange program to Taiwan. So I literally went to two guys and one girl. It's me, and three of us is dedicated to Utah to represent Utah to Taiwan, 世纪大学. And yeah, this is the organizer that passed our certificate to us. And they are one of my friends, and the other one is from Kampa. We still contacting us each other until now, still best friend. You can see on the campus tour, it's the time when I was in the Utah ambassador. Oh, so nice. So we actually holding this thing to like show people around when you came to open day. I'm not sure if my juniors see me before. But yeah, this is how we do. We literally need to explain how Utah looks like and where is our library and where is our kitchen, what we call can like conquer
Canteen.
area, gym. Yeah, so much fun when you are in Utah. I mean, you need to utilize it. For CWW, it's down there. We have events together in its big group. We always like discuss our events in the counselor department. They have like rooms for us to discuss. and we got a very good counselor to guide us as well. Yeah, there's a few memory for us.
It's a very good memory when you study uni life, right?
Yeah.
So before we move to the Q&A section, is there any advice from you to your junior here at Utah or to secondary students who are interested in this program or interested in Utah?
Oh yeah, thanks Michelle. Yeah, I will share to you guys my favorite life quote. You are your own life director. If not you, who else? Who can be the next one? Make it the best one. Yeah, there are too many desire in our life. And also we have too many things we want to do, right? Take it slowly. Eventually you will get there. Me too. I always ask myself what you want to do in my life. No, I have no idea. But again, I know what I don't want to do in my life. This is the only way to find out what you want to do. Because if you know you don't know what you want to do, or you do not want to do, this is another questions. Yeah. And yeah, you will find out and find out what makes you uncomfortable. Step out from your comfort zone and make your life, live your life, because you are your own, you know. Don't be afraid of making mistake. If you are making mistake, that means you are doing something out there. Remember, future is belong to those who believe their dreams. Yeah. So if you are interested in Utah, I think, or you are in with Utah, for my last word is, I think you should, what we call, utilize, fully utilize. Go for exchange program. Go for doing an event. Try it and do whatever you feel like trying. Don't afraid of judgment. Those who judge, they are nothing. You just go and you do it. Even if you don't have friends together with you, go by yourself. I go everything by myself, even to Australia, right? It's all your own. At the end of the day, you make your own story. Yeah.
So thank you, Miss Snow, your sharing. And here have the IG here. Snow, your IG is no
No, green.
GRINS.
Yeah, you can
So
follow
green.
me.
So
There's a
green.
lot of pictures down there. You can follow me and have a look, or you can let me know if you're interested
Yeah.
to to do like working holiday kind of thing or travel. Yeah.
And also about Utah, how to balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, thank you for your sharing. If anyone want to like ask about program, like program corporate broadcasting program, you can like visit our website and also hotline WhatsApp to us and email to us. This is about program inquiry about Utah. So once again, thank you, Miss Snow, your sharing and taking off your time from your busy schedule. We are looking forward to see you again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Bye-bye.
everyone being here. Bye bye.